how to data cleaning in Excel, how to use the trim function. So trim function is a such is the function which basically used for removing the extra space in the text in the data. Whenever we can see there are some extra space in the data, like something like that, something like that. Okay, so I need to clean the data, like there is no extra space, uneasy space. So for this, and we know in the Excel function or in the Excel program, whenever we want to write down any formula or any function, we have to write down the equal sign, then trim function, trim for removing the extra space. Then I have to write down the cell number means a3, a number column, 3 number row, a3, or we can select the cell number also, no problem, and double click on that, or copy the function. This is the doctor symbol, which basically using for copy the formula whatever I write here, and something like that. And sometimes we can see if we double click in that portion, then that means it will automatically copy the formula. Okay? And now it's a trim function, trimmed data, and if I want to use for any purpose I can use, but I need the clean data, like something there is no trim. Okay, so I just copy the data, then select any other place and get rid of trim function, then values and number for me. Okay, and now if I click on that, there is only the text, there is no formula, no nothing else. If I click on that, I can see the trim function here. So this is the actual thing I need here. Okay, and we can use it. The second task is select and treat all the blank cells. Here basically I want to find out the blank cells and put the values for this. For doing this, I have to click on any cells of the table and Ctrl A for select all the data and Ctrl G for go to tab, and for special I will find out the blank cells, blank, and click OK. And I can see there are lots of cells are blank here. If I color it, then a specific color, I can see easily which cell is blank here. Now if I want to input any values for the blank cells, it will be same for all other cells also. Suppose I want to fill up the values and something like that. Suppose I want to fill up 75, something like that, and control enter for fill up the all other cells, blank cells. Okay, then all other blank cells are fill up cell. This is basically for homogeneous value or same values, not any other difference here. 75, all the blank cells, same values. So if your data it will it can be vary, it can be different. Now the third one is like convert the number stored as text into numbers. Sometimes in the Excel sheet, whenever we import the data from any other sources and mistakenly some values like storing as a text, then whenever the numbering value is working like a text, it will not work for any function or any formula, so it can be problematic. So that's why we need to convert the text data into a number data, and it will after doing the number, it will work for any function or any formula. So here some of the data is like text version, some of the like working like a number. Okay, so here something like that. If I click on that, the version of the data type basically showing here. This is basically general, this is general like that, and this is working like a text. Okay, so if I want to convert the number text value convert to number, then I have to write down 1 in any cell, then copy the 1 value and paste it in the selected cell, and paste special and multiply. Then it will automatically convert all the text, all the number, all the values here is working like a number here. There is no text version, because previously we can see that there are some values were like text, but now they are working like a number. Okay, something like that. The third one, the fourth text is like conditional formatting, and highlight the duplicate data and remove the duplicate data, something like that. And conditional formatting used for different types of purpose, like highlighting the cells based on some condition. So if I want to find out the duplicate data or highlight the duplicate data, then we have to press the Control A, then conditional formatting, and highlight cells rules, then duplicate values. So you can see easily the duplicate values is marked here, and I can use different types of color and formatting here for highlighting the cells, and I can see there are lots of values are basically highlighted. There are lots of values basically highlighted, and I can use. Okay, that's amazing. And now I can see there are lots of values are highlighted. And the other thing is that if I want to remove the duplicates values, like something, the whole data or a whole record are similar, something like that. So for a better understanding, I identified something like that. These columns and these columns are same data. Suppose, there are few data or few records here. There are few records here, so that's why it's easy to understand which column or which rows data is same. But whenever we have lots of data, there are huge data or millions of data, then we cannot understand which rows basically are duplicate. So for this removing the duplicates, I have to click on the Control A for select all the data, and then data tab, then remove duplicates for select all, basically every column, students, economics, marketing, there are lots of subjects here, and the every columns are selected, because it's not working like for one column or two columns, it's for every column. Okay, so and I want to remove the column if for every column data set are same, like 56 56, 50 50, 12 12, 81 81, every data are same here. So that's why I select all and remove. Okay, then now it's working like one. There is the another rows are delayed, sorry, the another row is deleted right now. And this is the working like a remove duplicates. Whenever the whole records are same, then we can easily remove the data. Okay, the another thing is that, like, highlights the error, go to special and formulas. There are some errors here, divide by 0, divide by 0, something like that. Okay, there are some errors here. Okay, so if I want to highlight the errors, okay, then we can easily highlight, like Control A, then go to Control G, special and formulas. I want to highlight the errors. Okay. There are something errors here, I can highlight easily. So here easily I can see the errors data. So ROI return on investment, basically return on investment. So if the something like that, profit divided by investment, there is no investment here, but it's divided the 657, that's why it's the divide function not working. I mean, this function is not working here. Okay, but it can be same scenario, like, yeah, investment, there are lots of investment but there is no profit. It can be happen, there is no issues, but it cannot be happen like that, profit but there is no investment, something like that. So here basically any company data. Okay, I can highlight the errors. The other thing is that here text to lower, upper and proper case. Sometimes we can see we have names, but we want to divide, we want to something like that lowercase. Every letter of the text should be a small letter. Upper case, basically every letter of the text should be capital letter, and proper case every words first letter should be capital letter. For doing this lowercase, I will write down the lowercase lower function, and so okay. So every letter has a small letter. For upper, I just select okay. Press the double click on that. Okay. Proper. The other thing is that text to columns. So it's very necessary things, because there are lots of times basically we face the problem. Some text is or some address or any values in any single column. So that's why, based on the delimited options like comma, @ sign, hashtag, then clone, or any other symbol, based on the symbol we can separate the text into different columns. So here basically we can see our delimited options is like comma. So based on the comma I can separate each of the text into different columns, okay, based on the comma. So for selecting the data file, like selecting this, okay, and I can see easily select on that data tab, then text to columns. It's very critical, not like critical but easy thing, but it's a very important thing, okay. Delimited options and fixed options. Fixed basically used for any fixed things, like there are two character or two letters should be for one column, and another things that should be another column. So if we know that our need fixed something like that, here is not fixed. Here we can see our comma separated text, okay. So that's why I delimited and next to comma. So here are different types of tab, semicolon, comma, space, and if we have any other things like @ slash, full stop, anything. So I can write down here. I'll click on others and okay. So now I have the delimited option is like comma. So that's why I'm pressing the comma, and next destination is like here. So I selecting this and okay, finish. Here I can see everything is perfectly occupied here, and now it's working like okay. Okay, you can see this. It's like okay right now. So it's basically text to column, or if we have any text in one particular column, I can separate or I can put it in another columns also. Basically the address here comma separated should be road. There is another options like spell check. Whenever we can see or whenever we write down the any text into Excel, sometimes we made mistake or any spelling mistake, okay. So then in that situation I can select all the text and F7 for spelling check, or if I want to do it manually, then go to the review and spelling is the same thing. Here mathematics, change, psychology. Which one is psychology? This one is psychology, change it. And macroeconomics or microeconomics. Suppose I write down the macroeconomics, so that's why this is the macroeconomics now. Macroeconomics. Okay, change it. So now everything is correct here right now. Okay. The other thing is that clear all formatting. Clear all formatting, sometimes we can see that there are lots of colored for text, cell, etc. So but if I want to clean the data like the normal data, then we can clear the formatting also. So for removing the formatting, control A, selecting for all data, home tab, and there is the clear format. Okay, clear format, clear all, not like clear all. Clear, if I press the clear all, that means every text also removed, but I need to clear the format, not like clear all. Okay, this is the thing. So if I press any other thing like suppose control Z for undo the previous option, the previous thing. If I want to press the clear all, then that means everything should be removed. Control Z for undo. And if I press the clear content, that means formatting should be same, but the text, number and text should be removed. This is the thing. So if I press anything, so if any hyperlink here, hyperlink basically link with another text or any another website or something. If any hyperlink was there, if there, then I can remove the hyperlink also. Okay. So but here I just want to remove the formatting. Okay, that's amazing.